I imagine this will be a surprise to absolutely no one, but somebody on X or Twitter was crying about an artwork once again. So as you guys are probably aware, the game for Uma Musume came out and it's been incredibly popular. Uma Musume is pretty much just horse girls racing in an anime. It's based off of real Japanese horse racing, which is a gambling sport, and all of the horse girls in the anime are based off of the real life horses. Like, none of them are made up, they're all based off of a real racehorse. And they have to go ask the owners of those horses for permission to have them in their anime. And it's pretty cool. I mean, the animation quality is top tier. It's very popular in Japan and getting more popular in the West as well. The game recently came out and it's been doing numbers on Steam. It's popular on Twitch and YouTube and everything like that. And an artist on Twitter decided to make this art of a happy family, a girl from the anime Goldship, based on the actual racehorse Goldship. And the post says, radar alert, Papa signal detected. And you can see the pose from Goldship and all of her daughters, right? This is something that she does in the game. It's a meme. But yeah, it's just a cute image depicting Goldship as having a bunch of children, a family, right? But as you've probably already guessed, since this is Twitter, we don't like family and we don't like happiness either. So this very happy and fulfilled individual decided to chip in, quoting the post saying, "Must be so amazing to be a dude and have fantasies like this. Your poor wife has to do all the work birthing and feeling like crap while you get the cute crowd of kids without any effort. No hate to the artist, just had some thoughts." No hate to the artist, by the way. I'm just going to quote this post of a family being happy, waiting for the arrival of their dad, the POV being of like the dad coming back to see his wife and his daughters, and you had to turn it into something negative. You had to turn it into something weird. You couldn't just be normal and enjoy some good art. She then keeps going. "I think 100% if men could experience birth, they wouldn't fantasize about having so many kids. They would become way more realistic with it. Reminder that pregnant women can have heavy health issues for a whole 9 months, not only near the birth itself." Like, why do you see an art of a happy family and then your mind decides to go to this? You start thinking about how men are bad for wanting to have big families because it's going to hurt the wife to be pregnant. I get that there's dumb people on the app. I get that there's losers on the app. I get that there's people who don't actually go outside and interact with real humans. But it's still surprising that there are actual people who live with this kind of mindset. It's like I've said many times before, people on this app wake up looking for something to be offended by, looking for something to get mad at. So she got rightfully fried for this. It was a completely stupid comment, ruining the vibes of the post for anybody who saw her terrible quote tweet. And Madame Savvy responded with this: "What a random, pathetic, hateful piece of filth. No hate to the artist. Doesn't change the fact that you're mentally ill, worked yourself up over some art, and decided to crap on people who want big families. You know women fantasize about it, right? Just because you're an inept little snowflake who has never known love in the 23 years you've lived on this planet doesn't mean everyone else is so void of hope and of affection. I want 5 kids. My mother always wanted a much larger family. One of my closest friends just wrapped up birthing twins and is ready to go again. What the heck is wrong with you? Shaming all men all over some made-up stuff for no reason. Men provide, men defend, men protect, men contribute in way more meaningful ways than you clearly ever will. Maybe you had an absent father. Maybe he had a dream about how you'd turn out, because I'd bail too if I saw this." Man, that was an insane roast session. OP got deep fried, but deserved for saying one of the stupidest things I've seen on this app, which means that it will probably get dethroned in a day or two. Savvy also says the art was a play on the fact that the horse, the stud, served his purpose and had a lot of kids. Yeah, the real horse, Goldship, had a lot of children. And then the OP, who deleted her tweet, by the way, said, "You're so mad. At this point, you assume so many things about me. Might as well spend your evening writing a fanfic. Feel free. Not my time wasted, though." And this is another thing that I don't like about these chronically online Twitter losers. Why do they act like they're doing such productive things with their time and they just hop on, throw a tweet out into the void, and then log off? Look at this person's page. They have 20,000 tweets, and they're on the app saying something or reposting something pretty much every day of their lives, and I guess a decent portion of the time being unhappy, doom-scrolling the app, because they don't have much going on, and there's nothing better for them to do than be miserable and say miserable things on other people's posts. Savvy responded with, "I want you to go up to a trash collector and tell him his entire life is so easy simply because he can't get preggers. Can we qualify this as fatherless behavior or just envy? Fatherless, problemless, spoiled behavior. Typical twisting normal human desire into some freak fetish." Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people of this generation, they're just cooked fried in the brain, at least the Twitter users. I mean, maybe social media was a mistake, at least for some people. I mean, really though, what makes you so miserable of a person that you see a happy family and you decide to get mad over it and quote tweet it saying BS? And then someone posted this saying, oh, that explains it, showing a tweet which shows that I guess she's a Yuri fan, so it's probably an I don't like men gimmick playing into her negative post about the Goldship art. But this is just your average day on X, can't be surprised. That's all for this video though. If you guys liked it, then be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you were not already. Also join the community Discord, link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.